So I am back. It is still extremely hard for me right now to even think about the conversation I'm about to discuss with you. I mean, the not conversation, the topic I'm going to discuss tonight. Um, Even though I'm over it, and even though God has healed me, it is still kind of a sensitive topic because of the fact that I really didn't realize how uh, rampant, rampant, and prevalent and evident, whatever, uh, this topic is. So, bear with me. I might be all over the place. I don't, you know, I don't have anything written down. This is not a show. This is real. Besides, my cheek kind of hurts. I'm not sure altogether why. Alright, so tonight, if I make it to this video, we're going to just be discussing uh, depression, cutting, and suicide. Of course, you know those things are tied into other things or situations, but I'm going to try to stay in that cluster. So, okay, so I will say that this started at age um, wow, kind of hard for not going to other things. Um, this started at age, I believe it was 14. Let's see, 14, 15. I wasn't 15 yet. I think I was about 14 or 13. Definitely probably 13 because I remember what happened at this time, and I want to get to some other things, and maybe that'll help me uh, start my next video. So, um, like I said, I am going to chronicle these videos. Um, when I'm done, so I can figure out kind of like which order they go in. But I'm kind of like saying doing these videos as they come to my mind of what happened. Because sometimes you can suppress things so much, you kind of forget. Well, you forget, or you choose to forget. Okay, so I believe around 13, 14 years of age, I was living a very fast life. Um, Dating someone 5 years older than me. Um, just living a really fast life at that time. Um, and I had went to this depression. Well, the depression came from um, you know just years of not having a father. Uh, Always on the move, moving around. Um, just never feeling complete, never knowing what love was. And I'm sure many of you out there have that same experience, if you will. It's not an experience that we want to experience, but it definitely has happened to a lot of us. Um, so around that time, I had was trying to refine myself and Uh, I've always been a church girl. I've always been in church, so um, trying to reform myself, and I started, you know, going to school, middle school at this time. Um, I had gotten a grade behind. I believe at this time I got a grade behind from middle school. Just started middle school, and let's see here. Actually, yeah, because I had just switched turned 12, so I think I was 13, 14. Anyways, um, I recall this very day, um, I was depressed, and I told myself I'm gonna figure out a way to kill myself. Um, I wanted to go peacefully, basically, if you will. I decided, hey, I remember literally walking around the house. My mother was going to work. I remember going around the house, figuring out what could I do. You know, could I take back then we had phone cords. We don't have that now. We have cell phones. So back then we had house phones and pagers. So I was like, I could, take the telephone cord and wrap it around my neck. And I did that. I literally did this, y'all. Wrapped around my neck and, just tightened it for as much as I could. And boy, was it hurting. Didn't have enough guts to do that. Obviously, I'm still sitting for you. Um, then, um, what did I do? I don't know what I did something. I don't know what it was, but anyway, my last resort was to start cutting myself. I've seen people do it. I had friends that were doing it, and I thought maybe if I just, numb myself to the pain of cutting, I'll be able to, eventually at some point in time just do it to where it doesn't hurt anymore and I can just do it and, bleed to death. And so I started cutting myself and there's lacerations all across my arm and which I bruise easily anyway, if I just scratch myself, it bruises like I cut myself anyway. So I started doing that, and to be honest, at that time, cutting did feel good. It did feel like I was doing myself some kind of justice. To be honest, at that time, I was so depressed. I felt dirty. I felt unwanted and unloved. And cutting myself made me kind of feel like, you know, like you're bad and you deserve it. This is your punishment. Um, you know, you're ugly. No one wants you anyway. No one's gonna care. No one's gonna notice. And for some reason, I to this day do not know why I did this. Um, but I remember going to back to school the next day, and I showed my best friend at that time. I showed her the cuts on my arm. I said, I'm trying to kill myself. She was like, you're kidding me. I was like, no, I'm serious. I said, believe me. I said, I'm serious. I'm really serious. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna succeed at this. And I showed her my arm, and she turned me in to call the counselor, and the counselor called my mom, and I was in sixth grade. I think I was in sixth grade. I was in eighth grade. One of those grades. How old you are when you're 13, 14. Don't ask me. It's been too long ago. Um, and I'll never forget that day. I don't even really remember what happened. I remember my mother was distraught. She was crying. And I remember me not caring. And I remember, because I was just so far off, I remember, um, that's all I remember. I remember that scene in the council office. I remember that. And then all of a sudden, my mother put me in the car. I mean, she told me, she put me in, we got in the car. I remember how I got in the car. I remember I got in the car. I remember she told me. I remember we were just driving, and also we ended up at this place. And this place was Timber something. Basically, it was a suicide mental hospital for what y'all call crazy people. And wow, I want to just say wow about that. I'm on 10 minutes. So I will come back on the next video. Just a second.